The maid didn't raise her voice. She screamed like someone whose conscience finally broke. "Don't come in. Please get out now." Her hands were shaking. Her eyes were filled with fear. Not for herself. For me. I stood there confused, holding my house keys. "This is my home," I said. She whispered one sentence that still haunts me. "Not anymore." 5 minutes later, I learned how quietly a family can steal your life. I am a widow, a mother, a woman who believed that sacrifices are never wasted. After my husband died, I worked 2 jobs. No vacations, no rest. Everything I earned went into one thing: on my son's future. That house, it wasn't just walls. It was my proof that love survives loss. When my sons said they were struggling, I didn't hesitate. My daughter-in-law smiled softly and said, "Just for a little while, Mom." I believed her because mothers don't question their children. They trust them. The trust would later destroy me. The betrayal didn't come suddenly. It came slowly. My room became temporary. My opinions became old-fashioned. My voice became noise. "She's sensitive," my daughter-in-law would say. My son stayed quiet. Silence can be louder than cruelty. That maid had worked with us for years. She saw everything. The locked rooms, the late-night meetings, the documents. She once heard my daughter-in-law say, "If she finds out, we'll say she's confused." That scream wasn't fear. It was guilt. When she grabbed my arm, her nails dug into my skin. Please listen to me." They said, "If you come early, I must stop you. Stop me from my own house." My heart started racing, but I still walked inside. Outside the study room, I heard my son say, "She won't understand legal things anyway." My daughter-in-law laughed. "By the time she does, it'll be done." Those words aged me years, because in that moment, I wasn't a mother anymore. I was an obstacle. I opened the door. Papers everywhere, a man in a suit. My house address written clearly. The man stood up. "I thought she knew," he said. My daughter-in-law snapped. "This house belongs to us now." I looked at my son. He couldn't meet my eyes. That hurt more than the betrayal itself. That night, I packed a small bag. No shouting, no arguments. My daughter-in-law said calmly, "You should stay somewhere else for now." My son handed me my coat. I walked out. The door closed behind me, and so did my old life. On my friend's couch, I stared at the ceiling. I didn't cry loudly. I cried silently because victims often blame themselves first. Maybe I trusted too much. Maybe I was too kind. That's how betrayal breaks you gently. The lawyer listened carefully. Then he said, "They forged your signature. This is elder abuse and the law is on your side." For the first time in weeks, I felt human again. Every document felt heavy. Bank records, witness statements, the maid's testimony. She said, I couldn't stay silent anymore. Truth always finds courage, and eventually in court, my daughter-in-law looked confident. Until the evidence spoke, the judge asked my son, "Did your mother agree?" He whispered. "No." That whisper cost them everything. The judge's voice was firm. Sale can-led. Eviction ordered. Charges filed. This court will not allow a mother to be erased. My daughter-in-law broke down. My son cried. I stayed silent. Some victories don't need words. When I returned home, it felt different. Empty, but safe. I changed the locks. Not out of anger. Out of self-respect. I cleaned slowly, cried, then planted new flowers because broken trust doesn't grow back. New strength does. If you're watching this and someone is slowly pushing you out of your own life, please remember love never steals, family never erases, and justice is not revenge and it's survival. The maid told me to run, but life taught me something stronger. Sometimes you don't escape betrayal.